Hi everyone, this is Mrs. Dieter with another tutorial, a how-to video on how you can complete a digital worksheet and submit that to your teacher through Google Classroom. This is how we usually start looking at our Google Classrooms, and in order to get to classwork, you click on this second tab. And you are going to go down toward whatever the assignment is that you're wishing to complete. And in this case, for our purposes, Falling Shapes Science is the assignment that we're wishing to complete digitally as a worksheet. And when you open up this assignment a little further, you see a picture of a Google slide, and you also see some words down here saying View Assignment. Quickly, just want you to see that this Google slide has a name. Student Dieter is my sample student name. Your child will have their first and last name right here embedded into the Google slide. Let's go ahead and view the assignment. So now this is the work, and we are given an option right now to turn it in. And you could do that, but it hasn't been completed yet. Nothing has been done to this worksheet. It would be the same thing as turning in an uncompleted worksheet to a turn-in basket. So let's open up the worksheet and let's do something, shall we? So this particular worksheet, let me go ahead and make my picture a little smaller. This particular worksheet, I've been playing around with it, as you can see. This is a drag and drop assignment. So just let me show you a couple of things. If I wanted to say the answer for this falling circle experiment was that it fell in a curly Q down to the ground, I would select the picture and drag it in and drop it. Let's say that this square, when dropped from a high point above my head, let's just say it fell down straight. And you can see that I have an answer now in every single box, and I am ready to turn this worksheet into my teacher. A couple things I want to draw your attention to over here at the top where the title of this slide is. Again, you'll see your child's name. In my case, Student Dieter is my pretend student name. Up here along the tab that is open, again, it is called Student Dieter, and it will have your child's name. And something so cool about Google Slides is that it automatically saves all your work. There is no save button that you need to worry about. If you'll notice it right here, it says last edit was seconds ago. It is constantly updating and saving your information. Now, how do you turn this into your teacher? Well, let me show you what you don't do. You do not click the buttons over here where it says share. Do not share this with your teacher. When you share it this way, it's going to go to their email account. It will not go through Google Classroom. Do not click that. Instead, go back to the Classroom tab. Over here, I have it open still. I'm going to just click back on that Classroom tab, and let's go back to this box right here. Notice there's a green turn-in button. This right here, that is this picture, this has all of my modified, all of my changes have been saved. I'm ready to click the green button and turn it into my teacher. It will ask you, are you sure that you want to turn this into your teacher, the one that is titled with your child's name? Yes, of course. We click again to turn it. It's processing. And now it has been, as it's noted right here, it has been turned in. And I can just double check that quickly by going back to my classwork tab. When I scroll down here, I notice that the green button has now turned gray. That means it is in my Google Classroom on its way to my teacher for response. Now, just want to show you a couple of neat tricks that we can do here. We sometimes make mistakes. We want to change our answers. There is still a chance to unsubmit this work by clicking View Assignment again. Notice here that Turn-in button has turned to Unsubmit. If I want to take this back and if I want to make some changes, I can do that. I just click Unsubmit. Yes, I want to unsubmit it. And now let's see if we can try it again. Let's click back on this page. I'm going to close out the old one. And here are my answers. They are saved, but let's decide, no, I don't want this one to be straight. I'm going to just backspace delete that. Let's say it's this one. I've changed my answers. Now I'm ready. These are the answers that I want my teacher to have. Again, do not click share. That is going to email it to your teacher. Your teacher does not want to search for email to find your assignments. Instead, go back to your classroom tab that is currently open at the top of your screen. Yes, this is what I want to turn in. I'm going to click that green button. Am I sure? Yep. Turn it in. And done. All done, all turned in, on its way to my teacher through this cloud verse that Google seems to be taking over the world with. So I hope that that was informative, and it is just a couple more clicks, but it is going to be a really cool feature for your child to interact with a virtual worksheet instead of always doing paper pencil tasks. Thank you for your time. Enjoy.